Yo guys, CC here with the week 1 recap for the LLL, aka the Ubers UU Draft League. Going over Pool B this time. And this is actually first recap, so I don't know if it's going to be posted in order like ABC or whatever, but it's the first one, so got me some slack if it's not that good. Real quick, we're going over all of the matches in a very speedy fashion, and we will dive into one game with a bit of depth. Give it a little bit more context clues, going into team building tips, etc., etc. So we are starting off with the first 5 matches in a quick fashion. First up, Avalok Simp going up against I Like Crayons. I Like Crayons played that Meowscarada for momentum really well. Ursaluna tanked a lot of hits and really showed value. And what surprised me was that endgame Donphan that really cleaned up Terra Ice as well. Really interesting. Avalok Simp wasn't capitalizing on the Trick Room potential in this match. Going up against another team that can also Trick Room, that's kind of scary. So I kind of get what they were after. But it was a nice and 3-0 victory for the I Like Crayons. Yeah, things didn't really start off well for Dumpy Lump because of that early game hacks. Getting that flamethrower burn on Azu was really unfortunate. I feel like it went downhill real quick after that, not adapting to the changing situations, while Moissanite really capitalized on the momentum, played it really well. Yeah, that's actually just what happened. I believe it's a 6-0 for Moissanite. Rough beginning for Dumpy Lump, but a lot to learn the first week. Next up, it's 7th God versus Sword is Bored. Actually a really cool match. I feel like at a certain point that that Ogrepon was looking to sweep, bro. He was out for lives. Naturally good typing of Rotom could not really save it at one point. I feel like getting that Thunder Wave hit, if that missed, it would have been over, bro. I feel like the Ogrepon would have swept like crazy. But 7th God really kept his head cool, kept that Mewtwo in the back, and eventually came out on top for the first win of the season, ending a 2-0. Yeah. Dino really thought that lead Zamazenta, that anti-lead Zamazenta was gonna clean up, but damn, Wi-Fi had other issues. They really had other plans for Dino. Look at that double dance Zacian on the bird Zamazenta, and that just, bro, that's the beginning of the end. That's a 6-0 sweep, 6 kills for Zacian. It's crazy. Well, it's not that crazy, it's a Zacian, of course, but the double dance set really played a big part in this as well. So Dino, I like the creativity, but it didn't work out this time. But keep your head up, bro. And another great match, Raposti versus Kind Squared. Two really good opponents. They really brought a good game. I really thought at this point, like the burn on the Palafin, bro, I thought it was over, but the end game was insane. It was really tight in the end. I'm gonna let this play out a little bit because damn, the crit as well. It was so hyped. It was one of the best matches in the first week in general, I feel like. But damn, bro. It was such a good matchup as well. I feel like the Terra Poison on Lorenz as well. It was a minor detail, but it was such a good detail as well. And here I thought like, oh, Raposti's gonna have it. I don't know, bro. But things went crazy this match, that's for sure. But yeah, it ended up at a victory for Raposti with that endgame with the air slashes. Insane, bro, insane. This is value, running air slash over Hurricane just in case it missed. It was such a good game, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, so we are heading towards the second part of the video, which is going to be the game of the week, the highlight of the week, the best match of the week in Pool B. which is Euromas versus Butter. Butter, the guy that got kind of salty that I placed him so low on the power ranking. Bro got really motivated because of it, and dude, I love to see it. I love to see that motivation and that passion in your matches, and I want you to prove me wrong. Show me why you are way better than that 33rd rank in the power ranking. Please do. And you're a mess. I really praise your draft, and I want to see that offensive core in action, like that Dio. What's the Dio Kyurem White, bro? I want to see it. I want to see it smash something. So it's a really cool matchup. So we are diving in. Euromas and his fearful Zoroark are heading into this match with Kyurem White, Deoxys, Scizor, Cinderace, Florges, Zoroark Hisui, Quagsire, Vikavolt, Quillfish Hisui, Cottonee, and Sliggoo Hisui to his or her, was it? Their exposure. Butter heading into this match with a Magearna, Palkia-O, Lando T, Giratina, Alomomola, Minun, Emboar, Skuntank, Staraptor, and Swaloon to their disposal. Really cool matchup. And I want to say, the potential of Kyurem White in the webs is insane this match. Couple that with a breaker like Deoxys, for example, LO mixed Deoxys. That's really, really cool. Cinderace is really pivotal as well as a game, because something has to break Magearna. So potentially Boots or Bandit Cinderace is really, really important. Balance that out with, for example, a Quagsire that has the potential to tank some hits from Palkia-O. I really think that Euromas has a great matchup this match. On Butters and bulky Magearna is really important for tanking those hits from Kyurem White. Palkia-O has some insane breaking powers. Potentially Scarflando. I feel like Scarflando is a really good matchup as well. And perhaps counteracting webs with his own webs. I feel like that is really powerful as well. But Swaloon with Swaloon things. So I slightly favor Euromas this matchup just because of that potential of a Specs Kyurem White. So let's see what they brought. For the guys that don't know, I already seen this match, of course, so I'm just gonna act like if it's the first time. Yeah, I kind of expect these mons. Kind of expected a web setter on the Butter side. Don't know what Skuntank does here exactly, but perhaps just as a switch in for Dio, I don't know. But yeah, just gonna dive in, I think. So we are leading off with a kill for Kyurem White because holy shit, Skuntank just drops. Yeah, that's a way to begin a match. But it does give Magearna a chance to switch in, showing that it's possibly that bulky Magearna that we expected. Cinderace just doing Cinderace things. Very interesting, showing that it is not Libero, it's Blaze, because it didn't turn into a bug type. So don't know why, but I believe Ampharos, he said it wasn't mixed, but I don't know, it kind of does work here. That's a Rocky Helmet LO, so yeah, the standard bulky mon, just to take on Cinderace. Dio not going for the Ice Beam here, not risking a Scarf on Landorus gaining momentum, and that's something that Butter is gonna do excellently in this match, is using momentum in his advantage by bringing in a cannon. Holy crap, Emboar. So, two things. That's a Bandit Emboar, we know that. And that is a Spadef Quag, so possibly something to take on Palkia-O a little bit better, that Magearna a little bit better if it's a setup mom. But it did not really like that Flare Blitz. Holy crap, 80% is insane, bro. That's insane. But Emboar really... That's the first real damage of this match. And Emboar is taking a life right here. Dio threatening it out, of course. Possibly heading to Magearna. Yeah. Magearna tanking that, showing that it's really Spadef, possibly AV as well. And Cinderace gaining good momentum, going for the U-turn here as well. They already knocked off Rocky Helmet, so that's kind of lame. Flip turn. Again, beautiful momentum. You think that Euromas is gonna get momentum because of the U-turn, but the flip turn is so excellently planned. And, you know, Euromas has to select something, and it's either gonna be, for example, Quillfish that's gonna die. I feel like that's the least valuable mon. Or not being able to set up webs. You know, that's gonna be nasty, but I don't feel like they get a chance to set up webs, and they don't. Emboar's claiming another life, and I feel like this is the most important life it's gonna claim, you know. Emboar really showing his worth. Stomping tantrum, holy shit, on the thingy because of Magirna. And, bro. Emboar getting another kill. Again, I don't feel like Quillfish really did a lot this match, but, you know, it claiming a third life and dying to recoil, okay, that's a thing, but Emboar really showed me that it's more than just a lazy pick for a low tier. Nah, Emboar is a real goat here. I feel like because of Emboar's sacrifice and his 3 killings, it really shifts the match into Butter's advantage. Dio coming in, not being able to tank that earthquake, but you know, Euromas is on a back footing. It doesn't have anything bulky left. Something is gonna die of that. You know, Kyurem could have taken the hit, but I feel like his Scarf Lando possibly hinting at Kyurem not being scarfed, but I don't know. Kyurem coming in here, so possibly he is scarfed, I don't know. And judging by the damage, I do know. It is a Scarf Kyurem, which is kind of odd. I don't know why it didn't win specs, but, you know, it is what it is. And now Elo just... Oh, Jesus, that's really weak. But I feel like the damage is already done. The momentum is really on Butter's side. And something, again, he did really well this match. I feel like the thing we can all learn from this match is how important is momentum. And Butter really played it really well, the momentum game. And here, for example, not being able to break the Magirna because Kyurem's not specs over Scarf, it really hits hard, and that's such a shame. Cinderace is going to pick up a kill here because of the Blaze thing, so yay for Blaze, I guess. But yeah, a well-deserved win for Butter. There's no hacks involved, I feel like. It's just a really clean win. And an excellently played Emboar really played a big part of it. Every week I want to go over an MVP, like what's the most valuable Pokemon of this entire week. You know, Meowscarada is really important for I like to eat crayons this match. And I feel like the double dance Zacian was really important as well. But nothing was so important than that Emboar this match, because breaking the entire roster there, Jesus Christ, it's so important. But with that, all the matches are wrapped up for this week, so now we are heading towards the standings. You know, it was week 1, it's not that big, it's not that important, but Moissanite, Wi-Fi, Butter, I Like to Eat Crayons, 7th God, Riposte, Kine and Sword are now in playoff range. Evelog, Euromas, Dino and Dumpylump, all actually all based on thingy differential, are not in playoffs. But you know, it's week 1, everything can change. Don't know which matchups are heading next week, but I'm sure we're gonna see some more juicy mons and some more juicy sets and good matches and whatever, because week 1 was already filled to the brim with hype, especially with Emboar hype. And that's everything I gotta say. So if you have any feedback for the draft recaps or whatever, not the draft recaps, the weekly recap thingies like this one, just leave in the comment section below. I'm sure I can learn something from it. But with that being said, I want to head out now. Yeah, I do. I've watched way too many games. But that's been it. That's been all. And I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.